the slack.
Okay. The slack, you say.
A lot of my slack, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You slacking off again?
I'm slacking off all the time. I'm slacking off every night at this point, just about. It's an addiction. Just, yeah. So, 2 drinks in. I don't know. Should we have that be the intro?
We might as well just have
Keep it in. All right.
nice little kazink.
Because I feel like we all...
Conk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get that on the mic, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was there in spirit.
Yeah. Clunk.
It's been a while, a couple of weeks. It's only been a week since the last podcast episode has came out. But,
Okay.
I don't know, just wild past couple of weeks. Last night was insane. I took someone to the hospital last night.
What the fuck?
Yeah. One of the cooks got some like hot oil on his leg. He had 2nd-degree burn, so I took him to the hospital. I got out. I left work to take him to the hospital, left work at 10:30. And then I got back and left work again at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then woke up to be there at 10 o'clock again today. It was the whole thing. Just lots of fun stuff been happening up at work. Dealt with I don't know. She tweaking out on meth or something like that. Some lady just bugging me earlier today, saying I was arguing with her. I was like, lady, you asked me a question, and I'm answering your question. And she goes, why are you arguing with me? And I'm like, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. So yeah. It's real fun stuff.
People just looking for problems, you say.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that is true. I don't know, just like the vastness of the past couple weeks versus the past couple months to the year. You know, it's been a lot more just fucking happening. You know, shit's getting crazy out there in the world, and you know, I'm reaching my breaking point. I think I might go a little crazy. Is it me or is it society?
So I don't know about you, and maybe I've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we both hit 24, right? I feel like this is the first year of my life where, like, when I hit my new year of age, it immediately like just felt like everything like is going a lot faster. Just a lot more shit's going on. There's a lot more responsibilities, a lot more shit to keep up with.
That is true, yeah.
It just seems like it's just getting, like, I have to speed up. Like, I have to get better at what the fuck I'm doing, or I'm not gonna be able to do anything with my life if I don't fucking catch up, because, like, shit is piling on.
Yeah.
And, like, the adult part of things are happening pretty quick. You know what I mean?
We're almost at a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're so fucking old, dude. We're
and
dinosaurs.
Some people started their adulthood when they were like fucking like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Like they were thrust into the shit pretty fucking quickly.
A lot of people have to like take care of their siblings, or you know, they get thrown out and have to fend themselves off, live with the wolves or some shit.
Yeah.
But us, we've been in a home.
Yeah,
we've been in a home, so being
a nice enough security blanket, you know, first world sort of security.
And you get thrusted into the real world.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, you just gotta experience it. And that's
go to college and you'll figure things out, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be just fine. No problems arising from college whatsoever. Everything good.
Go live a responsibility-free life. Put yourself in a bunch of debt. And just fucking live a hedonistic lifestyle. And then at the end of it, you will magically know what you want to, you know, do with your life and know how to live your life.
Exactly.
As an adult. Magical. That's how that works.
With no real world applications or experience. Just, you know, read it from a book and you should be okay. No problems. I swear. Just trust us and pay us $100,000 if you don't mind.
Yeah, it makes a lot of fucking sense, right? I mean, we talk about slacking off at work. I feel like it just seems like most people have the desire to slack at work. I mean, especially when you're working like long hours. Yeah. Like, no one wants to spend all day doing something and not like be able to just do something for themselves. You know, fuck around a little bit. You know? There's not a necessity to be 150% productive, because the demands to be more and more productive have been increasing, especially since COVID. You know, you had the essential workers, where essentially they would take on, you know, the responsibilities of all the people they let go, not really have much of a bump in pay, if at all.
Yeah,
So
they do keep the
production output is increasing, but the demand for it, but
they keep the employees at the baseline, just
Yeah.
the baseline bare minimum what they can do, because if they did offer more money, then eventually there'd be like a workers' revolution type shit, type beat. Not like on a massive scale and small scale, I suppose.
I mean, well, you kind of had like the whole like quiet quitting, or like the what they called it like during COVID when it began, was the great resignation.
That's right.
Essentially, the great resignation, where
everybody,
people
if they weren't going to work from home,
sick of working.
If they weren't going to work from their homes and they weren't going to work at all, and they were just going to take the subsidies from the government, all those checks that they were writing out, which I got a couple of those, and they were big. I got some big checks, bro. Talking about $250,000.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah, $250K.
Seen some big checks. What do you want me to say, huh? Hey,
you sitting on a fat stack.
A fat stack.
By God.
Yeah. The Great Resignation.
I think it's inevitable, and I think that whole thing is going to get worse, because I was talking to my brother about this yesterday. How we were an agricultural economy at the beginning of the nation. Then we became a manufacturing, industrial type of economy, and we've moved into a service economy pretty much since like the latter half of the 20th century.
Right.
So now we're in the service economy, and now even that is fucking dying out. Now now it's becoming a gig economy.
Yeah.
Everybody's becoming an entrepreneur, and if you don't do that, you're just gonna be fucking living, a monotonous life working for somebody. Yeah. So like, if you don't become an entrepreneur, then the desire to be free is expressed in that. I mean, that's the whole point of America, is to be free and do your own fucking thing. The more and more people are achieving the American dream, because that's the reason I think that the Great Resignation is finally fucking happening, is because people are realizing, I'm wasting my fucking life, doing this shit, and what the fuck am I getting out of it? I mean, people just want to fucking not work their whole fucking lives for people that don't give a fuck about them, for shitty benefits, and then live, on savings until they fucking die. It just sounds like a shitty fucking deal, and I think the majority of people are waking up to it. If not, the younger generations are looking at it and be like, well, we advanced so much, the whole point of advancing so much, and the whole point of developing AI and whatever, was so we didn't have to fucking work so much, but they're demanding more and more work out of you. But why the fuck we have to work even fucking harder? I mean, it's kind of sounds like a piss poor fucking like mindset, but at the same time, it's like, why do we need so much to work so much fucking harder to beat China? I mean, sure, okay, I'll root for that. Fuck those people. We don't want them being number one. That's our fucking attitude. But is it really? We just want to be free. That's the whole point of America.
We are the land of dreamers, basically. Yeah. Not to quote Kamala Harris now. Great lady.
To be unburdened by what has been.
But with us being the land of dreamers, a lot of countries copy our ideas, and China is the number one copier of our ideas. And whenever they take something, they produce it at a much cheaper rate with many more people behind it, because they can just pump things out at such an incredibly low cost rate. But it's a cheap imitation of what we make over here. With American people being dreamers, the whole idea behind the Great Resignation and people who are opening up their own entrepreneur business, the American dream has changed since it was
interesting.
The American dream was propaganda to begin with. The congressmen propped that up back in the 50s, 40, 50s, 60s to get the American people involved in the nuclear family and owning the house and getting it's basically just propaganda to promote growth in America. Whether or not it's good or bad propaganda, it's not really bad propaganda to tell people, hey, you should have a good family and strong values and a bunch of money. That's not bad motivation, but it's changed nowadays. And you see in the age of information, with everything going from point A to point B in an instant, it's become very, very, you get your rewards very instantaneously. You check your phone, you get a notification, you get a reward stimulus in your brain, neurological serotonin. That's what I'm looking, serotonin or dopamine or some shit like that.
Yeah, dopamine.
You get a neurological response out of that from checking your phone. And whenever you can upload something, or whenever you sell something and you instantly get that notification on your phone, it just perpetuates that cycle further and further and draws you into the American dream further. So the numbers that we see on the podcast, or the numbers that we don't see on the podcast, that's what I should say. The numbers that yeah, I mean, like we look at that stuff, and we look at the likes on our Instagrams and all this, the viewers on a YouTube video, and we see that and we go, okay, that's success right there. That's what I want to have. I want to have a bigger number. That's success, and eventually money will follow. That's what a lot of people chase, but that describes me. But I think that the whole point of the American dream nowadays is to get everybody involved in some sort, like I don't know what it's actually fucking for, to be honest. Like but there's some sort of goal and agenda that someone's pushing some strings somewhere. They've got to be.
You don't think that is just a pure expression of really. So America has been called man unleashed. That's what America's been called. So you don't think that's just a pure expression of the desire to be free, is to do your own fucking thing. Do your own fucking thing, like outside of the chains of other people. Because I mean, even though we're the free country, we're also kind of like fucking in this country. We're more fucking compare us to other countries. People here are more like fucking grind. You don't fucking have time for shit. You know, in other countries, you know, like Europe, they work fucking an average of like 30-something hours a week. Holy shit. They have time to go to the grocery store, fucking spend time with their family, like do all kinds of shit. And, I mean, you know, I guess their healthcare is free, you know, but at what cost? You know?
It's much harder to do that on such a large scale like America with... How many million people do we have? 330 or 400 million people?
It's like the 330s, 340s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, we've got that. That was the last time I checked or something, but 340 million.
We declined in the last census.
Yeah.
We saw our first decline in a long time. It's
Good,
like probably the very first one.
Overpopulation is one of the biggest scares to the scientific community.
Do you believe that's a threat? Do you think that like?
I mean, think so.
So here's the way I look at it. I don't see more people as a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. And why?
However, like when I look at like Google Maps or whatever, and I look at like the South, and I see like how much of like the forest has been absolutely molested and turned into like commercial zones, industrial zones, the sheer amount of fucking residential zones. Like, I mean, even the agricultural, like, areas, I mean, you know, at least it's still green, but at the same time, it's like, god damn, you know, this is like kind of a raping of like of what used to be. I mean, there's no longer not really any fucking old growth forests. I mean, to me, it's fucking devastating to see that. Like, that's where I'm like, there's too many fucking people. Because, I mean, I don't like densely populated areas. I can't fucking stand being in a city or in a fucking, what do you call them, a fucking suburbia nightmare fucking hellhole.
Yeah, poorly designed structures, city structures. You get all these stroads everywhere. And
I mean, it's all for convenience.
Fast food and all this shit that people go to.
It's convenience. And what kind of fucking life is that?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of life is that where you have cars constantly? You know, you can fucking throw a feather and hit your fucking neighbor's house. You know how fucking hard you have to throw a feather usually? You can just fucking, I mean, you gotta throw it pretty hard to get it fucking, you know, anywhere further than that. I mean, people are too fucking close. We're cramped. There's just too many fucking people. In my opinion, we should start building more cities in the deserts, move everybody over there, because there's hardly anything fucking living there. You know, I mean, there's some fucking animals and creatures that live out there, but like in the bare deserts.
Well, how are we gonna build those cities? I think if we gonna do adobe,
Dubai.
Are we gonna do like adobo houses where we make it out of mud, just like the Native Americans did?
Why not?
Because I think it would be better if we actually just made adobo mud huts out in the middle of the desert for everybody to kind of move, at least the homeless people. Because I think if we start with the homeless people and clean up the streets, then things will start looking a little bit cleaner.
The problem,
and we just send all the homeless people to live in mud huts, and they'll be fucking fine.
Look,
in the desert,
homeless people,
they'd find their own way.
Homeless people they don't want to be in a system, but at the same time, I think a lot of their issue is concentration.
Yeah.
And I think if we were to like construct some sort of camp for them.
Yes.
To help them concentrate. I don't know what you'd
provide
call
them with showers,
yeah.
give them a nice oven to cook with.
Yeah, like some way for them to concentrate. They could probably
big old
become
smokestack they can get
a
around.
productive member of society.
You know, like those garbage barrels that they all put their hands over that are always on fire. You know, they just make a massive one of those, basically.
Here's an idea, right?
Yeah.
So, homeless people, those motherfuckers are pretty tough. I mean, they go through a lot of shit.
I've heard there's roughly about...
Let's make homeless people host, like, TV shows about surviving. They could teach us more than Bear Grylls, probably.
Homeless survive. That would be pretty good, just to have a crack addict on the...
They could teach us a lot more
NBC,
about surviving than anybody.
Just like a Dateline NBC with a fucking crack addict in front teaching us survival skills.
They'll survive the apocalypse.
How to use tinfoil to smoke heroin.
I mean, they're probably pretty inventive with how to do drugs, so they'll survive the next great conflict.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to take the powder and you put that in the end of the pinch, and then you just go ahead and get your match and you light the match underneath and just real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put it in your ass and you get high. I think that's just about, because if you listen to crackhead, you ever speak with like. There's homeless people and then there are crackheads, and it's very fun to speak with crackheads. I feel like homeless people, they're always really? The homeless people are always trying to get your money, but the crackheads are getting your money with charisma, and that's what makes the difference for it.
So I feel like there's more beggars that are not actually homeless than there are homeless beggars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think homeless people beg as much as fucking bums.
Yeah,
bums can be defined as someone who's living on on someone's couch.
Yeah,
like, or maybe they're just like going through a tough time or whatever, and they're fucking lazy.
The single mother that you see at the stop sign with the sign that says, like, please help,
with their kids, with their kids sitting right there in a little pen or whatever. It's like, please help my family. And I've got my fucking, it's like those Sarah McLachlan commercials. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, why did you bring your kids out here? This is fucking sad.
A good bit of that is mentally ill.
When I lived
mental illness.
When I lived in Valdosta, I saw at like 2 different locations the same family.
Where did you live in Valdosta?
In Valdosta, so Lowndes County. So I went
address
2222222 Bay Tree Road. So
zip code.
Zabagabagubaba 302 fucking fuck off. So on like in like a week period, I had seen the same family pull up in a minivan, Hispanic family, and they pull up in a minivan. They'd have their kids. They'd bring their kids out there to fucking basically look like the guilt. They're to guilt you, and they'd have their sign. It's like, you got a fucking minivan.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, you're begging for money outside the Walmart, outside the Winn-Dixie. What the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And there was this one guy. I'll never forget this in Hawaii. There's a lot of homeless people there. There's a lot of crazy fucking homeless people because they beg enough money to go live in this paradise where they can get money from rich people than tourists and whatever. I saw this one guy that was like cracked the fuck out of his head. I mean, his neck was like fucking stuck, fucking crooked, like a fucked up deer that'd been hit by a car fucking 2 years ago and never fucking recovered right. Just screaming at the fucking wind. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! Ah! Ah! Like, I told my sister, get behind me.
Those are fun ones.
And we encountered another guy.
The religious ones are just like that too, yeah.
We encountered this guy sitting on a bench, and he's like, hey, you guys got any, y'all have any cash? You have any money? You have any change? And this guy has his fucking
Do you have any gosh?
This guy has his iPhone out. He's clearly not homeless. He seems like he's groomed enough to fucking have somewhere to fucking take care of himself. Yeah. And he just, there's quite a bit of shame I can tell in him, but it's like, well, I don't know if there's enough shame, but I mean, the guy's clearly not homeless and he's asking for money just sitting on a bench.
Very bold.
What the fuck are you doing, pal?
Taking advantage of free spirits.
You're just trying to fucking take advantage of people. Yeah. I think that's those people that bring their families out. I saw this video of like two people walking around cars, because sometimes like they'll be at stoplights.
Yeah, some people do go car to car.
And there was a lady with a sign with it talking about like how, oh, my daughter is sick, deathly, sickly, ill, whatever. We need donations. And there's an old lady walking in front of them, presumably a homeless old lady or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. With a sign says, "Do not give these scammers any fucking money. That there is no sick child."
Hell yeah!
It's like so.
I really hate the homeless, bro. I really do.
Some of them, yes. The guy that was posted up at the Mirror Lake Publix all the time, the guy that died recently,
yeah,
he was
I heard
always
about him and
he was
doing
always
art.
drawing
Never
art.
saw him.
I saw him like every fucking time. He was always drawing art. I was like, you know what?
I don't frequent the Mirror Lake Publix, but yeah, no. Apparently,
I used to go through there a lot, But I mean, if you're gonna be homeless, that's kind of the way to do it. Is like at least do something. To where I don't feel super bad, for you. Like at least you're getting some joy out of life. If I look at you and I get depressed, I don't even make eye contact with you.
Exactly.
But if there's a guy that makes art or whatever, it's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give you some money. I'll get something out of it even. But I mean, it's
check your phone on your notification panel,
it
bro.
Lit up in my
that
face
is the perfect. That's the perfect spot for it too, bro. I got my own little.
Oh, you got a little thing over there too.
I got my own little thing.
We're
that props
technologically advanced in here,
dude. We are, dude. We've got
none of this shit existed when we were kids. Nothing in this year.
Fuck yeah, no, it didn't, bro.
Whiskey
Everything's
did.
been invented. We invented this shit.
Look at this little fucking electronic nicotine thing.
This shit wasn't
around.
exist.
Didn't exist.
We didn't have Zins back in the day either.
No,
bro.
sir. We didn't have shit.
That was.
We were poor.
We were in the caveman times.
That's
bro.
right. We were fucking clacking rocks together just to get a spark.
That's how old
So
we
we
are,
had to
bro.
light up. We had to roll up like that,
Yeah, that quarter of the century really starting to hit now, bro. Everything's different, dude. Technology's changing. We're behind the times. We are the men out of time.
We're getting high off straight fucking technology.
Straight up, dude.
We're getting dopamine off of straight fucking technology.
Dude,
we live on the internet.
If I can go down to the corner store and get 2 terabytes of Delta 8, I'm living. Like, and that's actually a metric. So, yeah, no, I mean the times that we're in are fucking crazy. Just like having grown up in the early 2000s, VHS still being a thing, and watching movies on VHS, and then the slow transition to DVD, and all the Panasonics and all that stuff coming out. The
dawn of modern video gaming.
Yeah,
basically the PS1, Xbox.
We did see
PS2.
like the most exponential rise in technology from whenever we were kids. Like
streaming is now a thing.
I think I started on PS1, and it's gone up from there. I think the jump from 8-bit to 64-bit with N64 and the PlayStation, and then from 64-bit to where we are now with every single ass being sculpted with 10,000 polygons, and the jiggle physics that we see in fighting games.
Lara Croft.
It really does put you in a. They really put physics on hot girls' ass and tits in games, which is nice, and we need more of it. We need more of it. I'm tired of these AAA game developers leading into identity politics and having to be progressive with every single game.
About, fucking The Last of Us. They had that.
I'm talking about every single game.
The lesbian character.
They did have the lesbian woman. Now, if she had some big tits, if she had big tits and a big ass, that'd be really nice. I would be a naughty dog if I saw something like that.
Would you?
I really would be.
Yeah.
And Last of Us.
I see what you did there.
I would last with us. I was gonna make but if they made her hot, if they made the bitches hot in games now, I would play more of them. But now I'm just stuck to the Call of Duty every single year, and I'm stuck to the in Minecraft.
You still getting the new Call of Duties every year?
I think I'm finna get this new one, Black Ops 6. Now, here's the thing. They announced
do they have a campaign with this one?
They do. They got a campaign. I doubt it's going to be good.
Probably not. They don't give a shit about those anymore.
I mean, I'm getting it for I'm the zombies guy. And look, every time a new zombies game comes out, we get promises on top of promises. And that's all Activision ever delivers, empty promises. And so I know that I'm going to get ripped off with this one, but they released gameplay early, and apparently they've been working on it for a while, so I'm going to get this new one. I don't have Modern Warfare 2 and I have Modern Warfare 3, the newer games. I've only got like, I think the Call of Duties that have the zombies in them. That's what I like. I like the zombies, bro. I'm the zombies guy. And yeah, if they've been working on it for a while, then we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be good. Probably not. Yeah, Call of Duty is kind of bullshit. Activision's bullshit. I would like more hot girls inside of Call of Duty. They should make a Call of Booty. Is what they should do. Call of Booty.
That's what they should make. That would definitely get a large portion of the
that would give me a large portion.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
So, the fucking gaming publishers have gotten real fucking lazy because they've gotten good, at least in the past decade and a half, on optimizing revenue. When they started putting loot boxes and shit, nobody really hears that term anymore. But like loot boxes, when that shit came around, I mean, it's just a cash grab. I mean, there's some cosmetics that were kind of cool, but it's better, for your dopamine if you fucking earn it rather than like you spend fucking money on it. I mean, then it's like gambling. Yeah. And what the fuck is the point in purchasing cosmetics? I mean, some of them are kind of cool. Oh, you look at it in your screen, but you don't look at it during the game.
Somehow people treat them like collector's items. I've never understood the CSGO economy. If you know about that, you open up the loot boxes and then you get a knife.
That shit's fucking crazy.
$10 million.
Can't you like sell it or whatever?
You could sell that shit for like apparently $1 million if you get the right one. Which is absolutely ridiculous that you could sell a knife that doesn't exist for way too much money. It's crazy. It's ludicrous. And these like newer games don't even have some sort of economy that you could sell shit unless it's like you can sell accounts that have these items on there. So if you grind, if you grind and spend like $600 on loot boxes to get some sort of super collector item, then you sell your fucking account, and then
who's fucking buying that though? Who the fuck are these people buying it?
Retards.
I mean, the same people buying fucking like loot boxes and shit and like Fortnite cosmetics. I mean, whatever for the meme. If you're a content creator, whatever. Yeah. Or if you just like to get a fucking laugh, haha, fun. But I feel like you're just like buying every single fucking thing or whatever on your mom's credit card or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, and that's the point with like publishers becoming lazy. They're making games a platform rather than having to make a new title all the time. So at first, early in the gaming industry, or at least in the modern era, they were treating it like a movie release. They come out with a new game every 2, 3, 4 years.
Right.
Something kind of a sequel or its own story or whatever, or it's a whole new take. It's got whole new graphics, whatever. It's got new mechanics. It's a whole new cool thing.
Yeah.
But now it's just, here's the game. It looks like shit. It feels like shit. But it's addictive, and we're going to give it updates every now and then.
Yeah, you're going to play it for the next 10 years and get nothing back. You're going to sink all your time into one game, and then you're only going to play it for 30 minutes a day. That's it. But at the end of the 10 years, you're going to have given us at least, $300,000 as well as 1 million hours of screen time on the fucking thing.
They figure they can get more money that way, but I don't participate in that because it's like I come from an era where it's like I just want to buy a game.
Yeah.
If I really fucking am interested in it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's cool, I'll play it.
Right.
And then if it's got a fun multiplayer, maybe I'll stick around and come back every now and then. But if I gotta keep buying shit or whatever, or like Destiny did that. Destiny was gonna be such a cool fucking game. Oh my god, it looked so fucking cool, and then it ended up just being, we're gonna have like campaign updates, but you have to basically spend another game's equivalent just to get like 3 new missions.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like what the fuck? I purchased the fucking game, and they invented the term vanilla. The vanilla game. The base game.
The base game.
Yeah, without the add-ons. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It was never like that beforehand. If they ever did an update, it would actually go out with the main game, and then you would actually get all that shit.
Yeah, you want $60 more fucking dollars out of me? Make a new fucking game.
Yeah.
You're just making me not interested in your franchise if I gotta put more fucking money into the same game. I don't spend more than $60 on one game, pal. No, sir. Make a new one if you want me to spend that much money. But there's plenty of fucking gullible ass fucking people. I mean, of course, like there's expansions like fucking like map packs. I can understand that.
Map pack?
map packs, like fucking new zombie maps or whatever, something they created
That's
a little
just a
bit after
theory.
the release, a game theory, but like, if you're gonna come out like 2 years later with like a half a campaign added onto it,
Yeah.
it's like fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, the story missions. Now GTA did it pretty much right, where all the DLC was free, and you just had to spend your time in game in order
Yeah.
to earn currency to buy these things. You could buy the shark cards or
Yeah,
whatever in
fucking
GTA,
shark
if you wanted to splurge. But at the end of the GTA life cycle, which it's not at its end, it's still ongoing, bro. 2024, we're still ongoing.
Still adding shit to it.
We're about to have GTA 5 next year, hopefully, fingers
Damn,
crossed.
The 5th one's finally coming out, huh?
And we're still getting updates for
Wow.
fuck. Fuck. All right.
Wrong timing on that one.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of using that one as like a transition. Like we cut right there.
Oh yeah, that's
We're still going live though. So
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. GTA 6 is coming out next year.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah. Did you know that GTA 6 is
No.
coming out next year?
No.
Yeah. That's
So-
gonna be a fun one.
So it was
Are they
interesting.
gonna fuck it up?
I don't think so, because Rockstar
Yeah.
is Rocksteady. Rockstar, I consider very similar to Trey Parker.
No,
and Matt
Rocksteady does
Stone.
the Batman stuff.
Wrong. So
Okay.
so Rockstar is like Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yeah.
They have pretty much like
Yeah,
what
that
they
is
do.
true.
What they do
Very
essentially
true.
is mimic society. There's a lot of comic shit, comicable, aspects of it. It's just meant to be a reflection of the times, and that's what's so fucking great about it, because they don't fucking sugarcoat it. So
Yeah.
when people talk about, oh, there's woke stuff in this, there's woke
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, there's a woman character. Oh God, okay, a woman character one time in a GTA game. I mean, look at Tomb Raider. Those fucking games are awesome. You can have a good female character, but you can't have a character just for the sake of it being a woman. That's when it gets bad.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything woke about it. Because look at Rockstar. I mean, they make a lot of fucking good women characters. They just know how to fucking write. They know how to fucking write, just
Yeah.
like Trey Parker, Matt Stone. They know how to fucking write shit
Exactly.
that's worth the fuck. So I'll trust them all the fucking way
Here's the
until I
thing,
don't.
GTA 5, people had problems with the story because there were 3 characters and all these 3 different branching storylines that were. I got the tequila.
Oh, it's getting you.
I got the tequila in me now, and I'm letting the Clyde Mays talk today. After I'm about to pop this open, actually, this
Oh, you
brand new
about to glue
bottle.
it open?
Yeah, I really want to. I'm kind of fingering it a little bit right now, just to
Let's not finger that hole too much.
off that little.
Let's go ahead and cork that bitch. Go ahead and
keep
pop
that
the
going
cherry,
for a
pop the
second.
bottle. Let's get.
Do that later, but with. But with the branching storylines, I say branching.
But it was
storyline,
cool. It
makes
was
sound
unique.
like-
It made it like very special.
so fun switching out in between the characters, and you can pick the pace at which you wanted to go at the main
Yeah.
campaign with each different storyline. And at the end of the day, it was very fun. I enjoyed it the first time going through. I thought it was the greatest game that ever was made.
Yeah.
But of course, people have to have their problems with the storyline and compare it to other GTA games or other games in
Well,
general,
they
or
said it
other
was
stories
short.
in
They
general.
said it was too short. Whatever.
So-
It wasn't as deep as it could have been.
Now, length is never an issue, okay? And I want to make this clear that length is never.
Size matters, doesn't it?
Don't. Let's not make this about size
Look
or
at Red
girth
Dead,
or length or
that was
anything
a
like
good
that.
long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, every once in a while, a good long one is okay, but there's other things out there,
Like
other
what?
concise. There's other things. Like sometimes you might get the full package in a shorter
Really?
amount.
Really?
And that's what you really got to look for. You got to look for what you want if you want quality. So let's get off of this real quick and
Okay.
let's talk about
The chair. or
games.
what? Okay.
Let's talk about how. Goddamn, I did get derailed
Damn.
off. I got
So
derailed off
you were
that
getting
length
railed and then you
conversation.
got derailed. Okay.
Fucking hell,
That's-
just like the.
I did that. That's the way I do. I fucking
So
derail things. sometimes.
with GTA
my
5
autism,
and the
probably.
the storyline. No, it's the GTA 5 and the storylines branching off. Like
like a tree.
it really is fine. Like, I enjoyed it just the way that I played it because I played it the way that I wanted to play it the first time going through.
Yeah.
And it gives you the
And you
option
really
to do
can.
that. It gives you that choice to do what you want. And with people being upset about the women character in GTA 6, I think that's just more of an opportunity to... It's not only shortening down the idea of having, 3 protagonists for a GTA game when there's only ever been one. That was a crazy idea.
Well,
they
now
nailed
they're
it,
2, right?
but now they're just doing 2, and that's got to be a tighter story with tighter characters, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And if that's the case,
No,
then
no.
we're probably in for a good game.
GG.
Yeah.
All right.
We're in for a GG coming up in 2025 with GTA 6. We should call it GGA.
You know,
6.
so
Okay.
I trust Rockstar to produce quality, but
Yeah.
I think they do that so that they can milk the fuck out of it for 12 fucking years.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. I mean,
Right? So that's
aren't they doing that
basically-
with Red Dead? They got they don't have the updates coming out like they did with Red Dead, but they did do the Red Dead Online.
Red Dead doesn't have the same online appeal.
Yes.
I mean, there's funny shit on there.
Yeah.
There's going to be small communities, but it just it's not as appealing, I guess, as to many people as Grand Theft Auto is, because it's in an older setting and it's got its own, just quirks that may feel limiting to people.
Yes.
You can't fly fucking helicopters and shit. You can't have crazy fucking bazookas and shit.
That is what everybody loved about GTA, the jetpacks, the crazy mods, and all the cheats. You can get the tank, you can fly around in an airplane and just random civilians. You could do that to random players. You can just grief people. All this fun stuff. In Red Dead, you are limited to the times. It is
Pretty
it's
much
a period
just shooting.
piece.
You're just shooting through people with a revolver over and over, and
Yeah.
it's difficult. Like, I tried playing it first, like the online, and it was like, damn. I mean, making money in this is very fucking difficult. I mean, so that's the same thing with Grand Theft Auto. Like, in the campaign, in the story, whatever, it's like, damn, you can make money really easily, and then they make it
Yeah.
crazy fucking hard to make money in the multiplayer, where it's like,
Yeah.
it forces you to grind. So it's like it makes
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to become addicted. Basically, they make you want to hit them dopamine, want to grind through it and play the fucking game over. Oh fuck it, I'll just buy a shark card. Fuck it.
That's
Oh, God.
that's the effect of the live service game. Is
Yep.
GTA? They hit a formula with their updates, and then it took them a little while to actually get up to speed. A lot of the purchases that you could make were rather stupid, like the Golden Jet. There was a Golden Jet that was like $1 million or a $10 million that you can buy,
It's fucking stupid.
or $100 million, or $1 billion, or $10 trillion.
I'm just gonna go to the airport and
I
fucking
don't know.
hijack a jet. Like, I really don't give a fuck enough to
And that's why, dude, they had the option that you could buy the most expensive thing, but why would you do that when you could just go to the airport and buy the jet? They appealed
How
to
often
both.
are you gonna How often are you gonna want to fly the jet in the game?
Right.
How are you gonna be
Never.
able to? Just
Never.
go to the fucking airport. There's already some there, pal. Like, why we gotta fucking? What are we doing?
Yeah, the whole idea behind it is like you can.
It's your own.
You have that option, but
Every
you
time.
can still go out and get the regular shit and be just as good, or get into the fighter jet and shoot those Golden Jets down, as long as they're not modding. Now you can get a submarine. Now you can get a whole ass submarine base of operations. I hopped on GTA a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yep.
It was a while ago, but I played
some
through the
times.
campaign again, and then I played the online, and I was chilling with fucking Dr. Dre. And he was giving me some pointers,
Yeah.
about how to run the business and all that stuff. And I got $1 million from Dr. Dre. It was great times.
You didn't lock him in your basement again, did you?
No. He's dead.
Oh,
How does the song
I don't
go?
remember.
Hi, my name is some shit. I was hoping you would do the other part. You want to do that
No.
again? Hi. Okay.
Hit
Never
the
mind.
hit something over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's fucking perfect. Wait.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Did you say Dr. Dre's dead? What?
Yeah.
Woo! There we go. Yeah. Damn, I'm tired of beats.
I'm tired
by
of
Dr.
beats
Dre.
by Dre. Dr. Dre is all right, bro. He's in the goat status.
He needs a doctor though.
What? Yeah, he does. What is the time on this? Can you see it? Because with
don't
the
wanna turn
podcast
around?
rotation, I can't turn around. It's really difficult for me to turn
We
around.
gotta get
This
like
precarious
2 or 3
situation.
cameras in here. Would be cool.
Cameras would be nice, bro, and having a sound producer in the background would be also good as well. Just to handle all the making sure that we sound beautiful on the microphone. Because before we started this, we just kind of went record.
We're at about 40 minutes.
Sounds good. All right, 40 minutes.
Yeah. So you said something interesting. The sound engineer. So have you
Okay.
have you been attentive to anything
No.
from Joe Rogan recently?
Nah,
So
I can't say.
a lot of people are not liking Jamie right now.
Oh, what's wrong with Jamie?
Because, like, sometimes, like, Joe will be talking about something with a guest, and he'll be talking about, like, Trump or whatever, and, like, Kamala, like, something's been taken out of context or whatever, or, like, he'll be trying to say something, and Jamie will kind of, like, interrupt. Like, I saw this clip where, like, where it was like, pull that up, Jamie. And he was like, this is what comes up when I search this. And he was like, Joe Rogan basically says, fuck it, I'll fucking search it up myself. Here, put this on there. Like, he doesn't, like, say that, but, like, you can see, like, there's tension.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little bit of tension. Not to fucking blow up something that's more of just a speculation, but, I mean, looking at it, it seems like, there's kind of like a... Because, they gotta think that's still, a boss, fucking employee relationship.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean...
But that's always been the case with him. And to turn this into a Joe Rogan commentary channel, I think that the relationship in between Jamie and Joe Rogan has been always kind of on a certain frequency, basically.
Joe Rogan commentary.
Before Jamie, you had Brian Redband, who was a free thinker and kind of did a lot of things on his own, whether or not his interjections were useful or not.
How long ago was that?
Long time ago.
Yeah,
in a galaxy far, far away.
Gotta be. Wait, is he the guy on Kill Tony?
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna, that Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the saga begins. That's how that song starts out. But that's also how Star Wars sounds. I'm just kind of retarded. So with Jamie and everything, the whole idea behind like him being the producer was because Joe Rogan needed a better producer than Brian Redband, because he would always do these interjections and weird things. But with Jamie, he came along and was a yes man for Joe Rogan. Yep. And I'm sure that nowadays with the whole Kamala Harris and Donald Trump type of conniption that we're in right now, election season, if you will.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of different things going on. I've been mostly watching my voice like on the light over there. It is very...
Do I need to change that? Is that distracting?
I mean...
The light that responds to your voice?
Yeah, Jamie, if you can go ahead and change the light over there so I'm not as distracted as... Nah. But, it's still kind of... Whatever.
I know, put it on a different one, so,
it's fine.
There you go.
Yeah. Like I was saying, the relationship in between like producer and podcaster with Jamie and Joe Rogan, it seems like Jamie has been hyping himself up a little bit. And I can't say this because, like I said, I have not been paying attention to the Joe Rogan experience like that in several years.
It's just clips that I see every now and then. Like, I kind of...
Yeah.
That's the only way that I really know what's going on with them. Like, just I see, like, the shorts or whatever.
But with the notoriety of Jamie increasing, with more and more people getting familiar with the Joe Rogan experience, as well as who Jamie is and the fact that he is a certain character, even though people don't mean to play characters, they all do. We all do. We all play characters eventually, and his character is that of the not so talkative person. He goes with Joe Rogan. So if he were to go against them, then that would be against his character, and his fan base would pick up on that. And most likely the fan base would be more prone to actually calling him out on shit, which kind of, I don't know, that's just makes sense in my mind, I suppose. That eventually some sort of issue is going to come up where, and this has happened before. I've seen clips where Joe Rogan has gotten upset at Jamie for pulling up something that contradicts what they're talking about. But I've also seen the same type of clip, but Joe Rogan just goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess I was wrong." Like, that happens throughout the course of how many 1,000 podcasts, 2,000 podcasts that they've done. Yeah, I'm sure that some shit like that is going to happen, even though they haven't done 2,000 podcasts together.
Yeah.
But the number's close to that or something. I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's at, like, he has a total of, like, over 2,000.
I could just change the number on the podcast thing again to have us kind of competing with Joe Rogan for the most amount of podcasts uploaded.
So we get, like, what, like 400 something? Like
yeah, we have 400 podcasts in the bank. Y'all just ain't ready for all of them. That's
it's
what
like,
we're holding back.
The motivation for that is to, like, they come across our, you know, when you release it, you know,
Entirely, yeah.
And they're like, wow, 417, huh?
That's right. It's
Holy
it's a
shit.
marketing
wow,
scheme. It is
fucking
false advertising.
400 of them are fucking missing. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell happened? And they start looking through, like, the fucking ones that are there and like,
To be honest,
is there
I
some
don't
context
even.
to this?
To be honest, I don't even hope that they look through it. I hope that they just kind of come across the podcast and see that we're on episode 416. That this one is 17. I don't know. We're at 16 or 17. 17. We're at 17, and they go, "Oh shit!"
417 is correct.
Yeah, 417. Podcast 417. 2 drinks in.
Blink.
Schlenk. Here we are. Yeah, so some great times that we're going through.
Yeah, we're definitely having a good fucking time.
I gotta say though, like we have been just in general, like where we're living has been okay. We're not in a bad spot. We're doing pretty good.
About you and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Us. Me and you. We need to.
Yeah, we're doing pretty fucking good on that. You know, on that side of things.
We're crushing it. I gotta say.
We're killing it by existing.
We're killers, bro.
This way.
We're out here. We're taking the world by the balls, and we're giving it a little twist and a reach around, and we're saying, "Hey, world." Just making out with that shit.
Yeah. I mean, wholeheartedly. I mean,
yeah, with all my heart, because
That's
I do love the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, but I do love the world.
You ever, like, just laid on the fucking ground and just, like, dug a hole and, you know,
Yeah, and I
showed your love to Mother Earth?
I did. Yeah. No, not only did I also went bottom.
Really?
Yeah. So you
Really?
you dig a really big hole, you bury your entire body, and then you have a tiny hole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you do it like that.
Yeah, you do it like that.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Isn't like Earth just a beautiful, lovely thing?
Yeah, no, it's real beauty. It's real beauty.
Yeah.
True beauty.
Gaia, quite the lady.
Guy, nah, girl, nah. No homo. No guys.
That's not okay.
Yeah, nah, dude. Fuck
Gaius
that shit.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
My God, gotta love that guy.
Gaia.
No, that fella.
Oh,
That crossed
yeah.
the Rubicon.
Julius
Set an
Caesar.
example for all men. Julius Caesar. People talk about Alexander the Great. Julius Caesar. That motherfucker. Oh, by God. There was nothing that man could not fucking do. Except for, you know,
Die.
avoid getting stabbed.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
You can't do that too well.
getting betrayed. But
What do you know about Julius Caesar?
that he's the fucking man.
Yeah?
That he fucking expanded the Roman Republic fucking insanely. I mean,
Yeah.
he was taking territories left and right. All the way he fucking conquered the Gauls, Vercingetorix or Vagina Jocks, whatever the fuck that French fucker's name was.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of did them, you know, those fellas kind of wrong. And I feel like some of like the accounts of how they, you know, defeated them was kind of exaggerated, but who
That
am I to
happens throughout
say?
history.
It's probably most of history is a fucking lie, but I mean, Julius Caesar, I mean, by God, he fucking conquered all this shit, and then he defeated fucking Pompey and his fucking people. Pompey, how the fuck they pronounce it? And then the man pretty much just took the fucking republic for his own, turned it fucking essentially turned it to the Empire. I don't know if it became an empire until after him, basically with Octavian.
Yeah. His successor.
Or Octavius or whatever the fuck.
Had the Julian calendar.
Augustus.
And then Augustus made his own calendar or some shit like that.
That motherfucker was cold and calculated.
Yeah.
Augustus.
Octavian.
That motherfucker
Octavian was
a
the
cold, calculated
Augustus's
motherfucker.
son.
No, it's the same person.
Same person.
He just took on the
Augustus Octavius.
He just took on the Augustus title.
Yeah. I'm a little Augustic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Want to hit the?
You actually, grab that guitar, bro, and play a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Play a little jam for us, bro. Go for it. I guess. Is that the song that we were talking about? In a galaxy far away. That is a classic, bro. That was one of those that so back in the day, I had a bookmark tab of about 5 or 6 YouTube videos. That was one of them. There was some Lego Star Wars stuff in there. There was a trailer remix that was, 300, but also Attack of the Clones, and it had all that stuff. And then I also had a Star Wars Burger King Whopper commercial from the Super Bowl where Yoda was ordering a cheeseburger. That was pretty fun.
Number 3 I would like.
Cheeseburgers. It's more like Marge Simpson, but
Number 4 with cheese, would you please?
that's good. I like it. I like that.
Really?
Yeah. It sounded better than my Marge Simpson. Can I do it? Let me do a Yoda real quick.
Homie! Homie!
Yeah.
Homie!
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Cigarettes. Homie, I don't like that we should be letting Lisa smoke cigarettes anymore.
Marge.
But Marge. Perfect.
But Marge.
Homie! I told you we can't have the boys having gay sex again. How many times have I caught you inside of the bedroom?
Marge.
Marge.
Marge. It's all part of the bonding. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Whoa. Oh yeah. Letting the Clyde Maze talk.
Got the Clyde Maze.
Ooh. It's got a good smell to it. I wonder how loud this is actually going to pick up.
Probably
on the,
not hardly at all.
Cause I don't think so. I might boost it.
Maybe there'd be like an ambiance, sort of like it sounds like an ambiance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine though. You don't want it like blowing up the fucking microphone.
Yeah, no, of course not. You do want it just kind of in the background. Beautiful. Can you do Freebird?
No.
Okay. Yeah. They're clapping for you.
Really?
Yeah. Want to hear it again?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. Here, you want some of that? That's a higher proof than normal. That shit is
Let me see this shit
46% proof.
Now,
I mean, 46%, 90
90
something.
something.
That'll definitely get
Probably
you 2
90
drinks in.
proof or so. You know, that's standard liquor percentage. It was 40%
I want to say 96,
approximately.
92 proof.
Okay, 41%.
Yo, this is Mad Cap, 92 proof, 46% alcohol. That's not right. That's not right.
What does it say again? Hold on. Say
It literally, look, right next to it. I'll let you read it.
Say those. Say what you said.
92 proof, 46% alcohol per volume. That's bullshit.
I thought that like proof is always double the percentage. That's every
exactly.
time I see it.
That's every time I see it. But this is like a sticker that's on top of it. Or something. No, it's not a sticker. It's just kind of embellished on top. Am I getting mad capped by the Clyde Mays right now?
You're getting mad cow disease.
I'm getting mad cow disease. I might have to.
Wasn't that the explanation in 28 Days Later or whatever, that mad cow disease? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Mad cow disease inspired a lot of those zombie movies. It probably was. Probably was. Imagine that, some Brit disease coming through and killing everybody.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
It never spread to people, did it? Everybody was just crazy about some mad cows a while ago. It came and went. We need to bring mad cow disease back. It's about time. I'm tired of I'm tired of coronavirus. I'm tired of monkeypox. I want to bring back the cow. Time to eat more chicken. Yeah.
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 Mad chicken disease.
Mad chicken disease.
Cow and the chicken. Fuck you. Fuck you, cow and the chicken.
Ooh. Strong stuff, that Clyde Mays. This'll be a good outro. You think? Because I think it's about time. It's been a wild.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
Are we telling the people goodbye?
Casually. Slipping it in between the guitar chords. Keep them smooth chords coming, and we'll be dipping out. We'll be dipping out real quick. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you listeners for listening. If you made it to this part, give me some money. I deserve some money for doing this podcast. I really do. I really do deserve
honestly, if no one fucking donates money to you, I'll be kind of pissed off because, like, you deserve it, like, more than fucking anybody, you know?
All I'm asking for is $20 a month. That's all I'm asking for.
Bare
it's just
minimum.
Give me $20 a month.
I mean, and what's so fucking hard about that, you know?
It's really fucking not.
Really not hard.
A lot of people are ungrateful. A lot of people are fucking ungrateful.
They need to grow the fuck up.
They really
Seriously.
do. They need to lock in and give me some fucking money, because I'm giving them a good podcast. You know, I'm giving them the best podcast, and it's about time that I reap my rewards from this, because I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it, dude. If I have to keep on going to work day in and day out for the rest of my life, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And it's gonna be on the listeners. It's gonna be the listeners' fault.
Yep. You'll all be held accountable.
Every single one of them. Class action lawsuit, which will go to somebody. It'll go to me. The class action lawsuit money will go to me, which I guess I need other people to. So basically, what I'm saying is, when I kill myself because people aren't listening to this podcast, I will have my way with those people.
And I'll be the one holding them accountable in your absence.
You're killing yourself with me, right? You're killing yourself and I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
Because you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
And you're on as well.
Of course.
Anybody who's been on the podcast before is also going to kill themselves if
That's
they.
right.
So look, guys, please, I'm going to set up a donation link. I'm going to set up a GoFundMe for the podcast, Patreon, all this good stuff. I'm going to go in and get that set up. And if you don't donate, you know what's going to happen. So thank you guys for your donations. It is great. Greatly appreciated.
Something in my ass. Something in my ass.
Oh, that's you. Go ahead. You got it.
Something in my ass. Something in my ass. me with them sounds.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck. Shit. Yeah, a bunch of sounds. As many as you can. We're testing this shit out right now. May not mean nothing to ya. Taco Bell. Try the new Gabagoo. Just fucking everything at once. Yeah!
I gotta end it before Travis Scott gets us copyrighted. Thank you for watching.
Is it really? Is it got all them on there?